would you please introduce yourself to us?
Yes. I'm Alistair Burt. I'm the Foreign Office Minister at the British Foreign and Commonwealth Office, responsible for counter-terrorism issues and for the Middle East.
Mm-hmm. Actually, as a group, we are against radicalism and extremism and bigotry, of course. And I would like to ask you, what is the solution to eradicate radicalism and extremism in the whole world?
I think if there was one simple answer to that, we would all be very pleased. It's very complex. I think there are a number of different things. We must look for those issues that those who are wicked would prey upon. I think poverty is one area where people look to find those who would be made to commit wicked acts. I think education has a huge part to play.
Yes.
I think those with a strong faith should be confident in that faith, but confident that it leads to peace. It doesn't lead to bigotry and separateness. Mm-hmm. So I think education has a huge role to play.
Yes. Actually, we don't believe in the term Muslim terrorist, Christian terrorist, or Jewish terrorist, because I can give you some examples from Torah as an example. There is a passage which says, don't kill, don't steal. It is very obvious. Killing is forbidden. And there is a passage in the Christian Bible, and it says you should love
thy neighbor.
The human beings like you love yourself. And I can give you an example from Quran, a verse, and Allah says, God says, saving one person is like saving the whole humanity, and killing one person is killing the whole humanity. So according to 3 divine religions, killing is forbidden. That's why it is very obvious. One cannot be a terrorist and a sincere believer at the same time. Can I have your opinion?
Well, I think for those of us who believe that it is possible to work out many issues without recourse to violence, and many people of faith believe that, I think you're right to say that to try and associate violence and extremism with particular religions is not the right thing to do. In all religions, there are those who use their faith in order to separate and to provide an excuse for what they do. But I think most of us believe that is what it is. It is an excuse. People of violence and wickedness will always find a reason to justify what they do, but they should not use faith. That for millions, billions of people around the globe look to faith as something that sustains them, sustains their relationships with their neighbours for good reasons, for peaceable reasons. And actually, what people of different faiths should do is talk more about that than talk about those things which people have corrupted for the sake of violence.
Yeah. We also believe that terrorists have a different kind of mindset. They are very much materialistic. And I don't believe that they are religious people. They are using the name of God to kill people, but in the actual manner, they are not religious people. They don't believe in God either. So education is very important, as you said.
Yes.
And we also believe in the brotherhood of the Christians and Muslims and Jews. And we should increase the brotherhood of Christians, Muslims and Jews. What do you want to say about it?
You will find the British Foreign and Commonwealth Office absolutely behind that principle. And as a practicing Christian believer, that's something, and I have friends in all religions, that's something that we can share together. We should emphasize the positive aspects of our faiths, not the things that other people corrupt and use to be negative.
Right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for joining the interview.
Thank you, madam, very much.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.